This is a test. This is a video test. Ready? Eric? This is a test. This is a video test. Yeah, 15-second delay. Okay. Ready? Audio test. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome from Cleveland, Ohio. We are streaming live for the second time in the history of the Federation of Gay Games to announce our presumptive host for Gay Games 10 in 2018. And as we're going out live around the world, I'd like to say to some of our friends and delegates from across the planet, Bom dia, buenos dias, good day, kia ora, konnichiwa, dobre večer. Did I say that one right? Okay, oh good. Dia Yiv, bonsoir, welcome. And now it is time to introduce our 3 bid candidate finalists. Kerfalchariv Fririn Lumnik. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Limerick 2018. And from Her Majesty's realm, please welcome the bidding candidate from London 2018. Et maintenant, je vous présente Paris 2018. Merci. Paris 2018. And even though we are here in the American hometown of world entertainer Bob Hope, I should let you know that my name is Shamie Kramer, and I'm the Officer of Ceremonies for the Federation of Gay Games. So, sorry, no Neil Patrick Harris and no Ellen DeGeneres. And now it is truly my honor to welcome to the stage those who have really made our week here in Cleveland and Akron such a special event. The Honorable Frank Jackson, Mayor of Cleveland. the Honorable Donald Plasqualik, Mayor of Akron. And the Honorable Russ Pry, County Executive for Summit County. Joining them on stage, please welcome the Federation of Gay Games co-presidents, from Paris, France, Ms. Emmy Ritt, and from Chicago, Illinois, Mr. Kurt Dahl.
Good evening, everybody. Mayor Jackson, Mayor Plasqualik, ladies and gentlemen.
Royalty, welcome, bienvenue.
31 years ago, one person's dream turned into a reality for all of us.
That dream was a Gay Olympic Games.
Today, we know that reality as the Gay Games, the games that change the world.
Tonight, we start the next chapter of the rich history of that story by choosing the city to host the 10th edition of the Gay Games.
We are making this announcement from Cleveland and Akron, hosts of the 9th edition of the Gay Games.
Over the past 3 days, the Federation of Gay Games General Assembly has been involved in the difficult decision of choosing the next host city.
FGG received bids from 5 cities, all of very high quality.
We take this time to thank all the cities involved: Amsterdam, Limerick, London, Orlando, and Paris.
The bids were narrowed to 3, with Limerick, London, and Paris proceeding to the final stage.
We can say that this site selection has not been easy to make, and all presentations were of the highest quality.
Tonight, as we all know, only one candidate will be selected to host Gay Games 10.
But we have welcomed 3 new members to the Gay Games bidder family.
Each bidder has positively influenced their community and united us all in our common goals.
This is the true message of the Gay Games.
We now wish to present an award to each of the bidding cities to recognize their effort and commitment that they have made to the Gay Games. Limerick, going here.
We,
London,
And our third finalist, Paris.
We also wish to acknowledge our site inspectors who had the difficult task of visiting each of the 3 cities.
the FGG site inspectors, with support from the Site Selection Committee, compiled a thorough report on each city for presentation to the FGG General Assembly.
For the first time, the Federation of Gay Games asked for applications from the community to be site inspectors.
We wish to thank everybody who applied to be a site inspector, and especially those who were selected.
We want to make a small presentation to each of them to thank them for their efforts. Sid Ziegler Jr. from Los Angeles, USA. Robert Lavery from Toronto, Canada. Annetta Wachter from Cologne, Germany. And Kev Sennett from Toronto, Canada.
And we wish to especially acknowledge the leader of the site selection team, David Killian. Come on down.
To the three bidding cities here tonight, au revoir, good luck, bonne chance.
Regardless of the outcome tonight, you have truly lived up to the Federation's guiding principles of participation, inclusion, and personal best.
At this time, we would like to do the presentation of the Tom Waddell Cups. The Dr. Tom Waddell Trophy represents the history and legacy of Dr. Thomas F. Waddell, of the games he founded, and the 3 decades-old movement they have launched and nourished, where they use sport and culture to address the issues of homophobia, sexism, and other forms of discrimination across the globe. It is a symbol, a vessel of our spirit, our inspiration, of all the tears of joy shed by the thousands of participants whose lives have been touched by the power of the Gay Games. We entrust our hosts in Cleveland and Akron with these cups, as we have entrusted them with the legacy of the Games founded by U.S. Olympian Tom Waddell, confident that they will return this symbol in a few short months, and more importantly, return the faith we have shown in them by sharing the flame of the Gay Games with thousands of men and women all across the world. Here, to present the cups to Cleveland and Akron, please welcome 2 of our Federation of Gay Games representatives from our previous host of Cologne, Germany, Barbara Strawinski and Armin Lorman. The cups are being accepted by 2 of the Federation delegates from Ohio, Ms. Amber Schwartz and Mr. Carlin Yetz. Accepting the cups over here. Mayor Pliskwalik will be accepting the cups. Sorry. Thank you, Amber and Carlin. Let's stay here. And once again, allow me to introduce to you the Honorable Donald Plasqualik, Mayor of Akron.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here. I want to thank Emmy and Kurt for inviting us to participate and the honor of accepting and safekeeping, I should say, the cups, the Dr. Tom Waddell Trophies that I'm certain will be in safe hands here in Northeast Ohio. It's an honor to join with Cleveland and all of the residents of Northeast Ohio in welcoming the Gay Games 9 to our region next year. We have worked diligently, I can assure you, with all of the folks, starting with Mayor Jackson and his staff, and I want to thank him and all of the co-chairs, as well as the many staff people and especially the volunteers, dozens and dozens who are working hard every day to make sure that next year will be one of the most successful gay games here in Northeast Ohio. And I want to thank the community for allowing us to go into various venues and to make certain that, that we will have the very best places for you to compete. And I want to say that we're all excited for all of the individuals, thousands of people, to come here to our community to really see a difference, something that people talk about in the old way, but really to highlight the greatness of our part of the country and our part of the world. And while we were successful in attracting this international competition, and I can only imagine that you want me to shorten my speech so that you can get to the important part tonight, I just want to tell you that the work only began after the announcement. There are many, many people who are working to make sure that those games are going to be very successful. I want to thank my real great partner in many ways in our community in a collaborative way to do so many things, County Executive Russ Pry and his staff, who've taken on this task as an important one in our community. It gives an opportunity, as all of you know, to showcase your community, to bring people, thousands of visitors there, to make sure that people understand this is a great place to live, to work, and to visit. Cleveland and Akron are truly international cities, and as we are home to many global companies and people here, we're accustomed to seeing people from all over the world come to our many events. The Firestone Country Club with the International Golf Tournament that's shown around the world in August, to the Soapbox Derby, where we have international participants, to our Firestone Stadium with one of the few professional women's softball leagues playing their games, and the Akron Marathon that has been so important to us to showcase our community. This is also a time that we show our collaborative spirit here, and I'm very proud to be here with Mayor Jackson. I look forward, as all of us do, to next August when we can welcome those thousands of participants, their families, friends, and fans from around the country, and to say thank you to all of those, especially on our Dirk and Cindy and many others in the Akron community who are making this possible. Thank you for including me in this program. Good luck to all three of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You know, he touched upon something that, for those of you who are watching around the world, if you don't know Ohio, then you don't know sports, because this is one area in the United States where they are crazy about their sports at the professional level, the collegiate level, all the way down to the community level. So please, as our wonderful host keeps saying, you don't have to be good, you don't have to be gay, you just have to be 18. So make sure you join us next summer for Gay Games 9, August 9th through 16, here in Cleveland and Akron. And one of the people who will be front and center that whole time, once again, please welcome the Honorable Frank Jackson, Mayor of Cleveland.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I hope you have had a good time while you've been in Cleveland. But I want to welcome the Federation of Gay Games and the representatives from Limerick, London, and Paris, and other special guests to the city of Cleveland. I want to thank the board of the Federation of Gay Games for choosing Cleveland to host the 2014 Gay Games. I also want to thank the board of GG9, the local organization, for the work that they have put in to ensure success of the 2014 Gay Games here in the city of Cleveland. You know, Cleveland-Akron Games begin on August 9th. They go through the 16th. And those of you who have experienced Cleveland, again, I hope you've had a great time. And I'm sure that when the athletes and visitors come next year, they will also have a great time. The Gay Games is very significant, very significant. Not only to the LGBT community, but to Cleveland and the Midwest of this country. This positive experience that they will have, people will have from the games next year, will go a long way to eliminate attitudes and biases that people may have. So it is important to all of us that it's successful. So again, I want to thank all those who were involved in actually creating the Gay Games, ensuring success of all the games up to this point, and the hard work that is being put into making sure that Cleveland-Akron's games will be successful. Also want to acknowledge the hard work that went into choosing the 2018 recipient of the Gay Games. I know it wasn't easy, and most difficult things are by definition are not easy, but at the end of the day, you have proven again your commitment and dedication to something that is worthwhile not only to you, but to us as people in the United States, and particularly Cleveland and the Midwest. So I have the honor of making the announcement, and I will, since I don't know who it is, I will, let's see, it is Paris.
They did say they need to get the letter soon, so I mentioned it to Kevin, so he and Valerie will be working on it.
Yeah, she's my go-to person to get stuff done.
Right.
So I'll mention it for sure. Yeah. I'll make sure I mention it to her. So I'm pretty sure she's going to.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Félicitations à Paris. In a moment, we will be having our signing ceremony. Do we need chairs? All right. Pull them from over there. Pull them from over there. You know, in the old days, they took my picture first.
I know you're insignificant. Like Presto, you know we got that.
Like I said, I'm the Bob Hope of this whole thing.
I have to walk out. I wish I would have said, look, I'm English, I'm Irish, and I'm French. So don't blame me. I'm not biased in this.
You know, for those watching at home, this is a 5-year process for these organizations, so there's a lot of emotion and a lot of passion that goes in to this bid. And before we do the signing ceremony, we would like to ask our 3 bid finalists to come to the front for a photograph with our mayors and the county supervisor, as well as the Federation presidents. And I'm pretty excited. I just heard from our Director of Technology, our Officer of Technology. We have over 1,000 locations who are tuning into this web streamcast. So please, bidding finalists, would you please come to the front for a photograph with our mayors? And as we're getting them to the front, we would also like to give a big shout out and thanks to Carl Schultz and his team, who have done a great job at making sure all of our technical facilities have been going well today. Bidding finalists, could you please come to the front? Limerick, London, and Paris for a photograph in the front. John Balden? All of them or co-chairs? All of them, please. Yeah. Is there room? Okay, so why don't we have the mayors?
You want to bring the cup? Should we bring the cup? Should we hold the cup?
Yeah. Mayors.
Where do you want me?
Come down here by.
Emmy, you get on that side? Yeah. And in a moment, we will have our signing ceremony. And actually,
Yeah. Well, while you're taking your seats for this next presentation, I said that politicians usually get blamed for everything. I want to assure everyone here, I'm English, Irish, and French. So I'm not to blame for this one. I didn't have a horse in this race. But congratulations. I know how difficult it must be, and I'm sure my friends here from Paris understand the feelings of the other 2 wonderful cities. But I congratulate you and thank all 3 of you for doing what Cleveland really took the lead in a few years ago, to do all of the competitive procedures and follow them to be able to have this happy day that occurred just a few years ago for us. So congratulations, and I look forward to seeing successful games next year and to set the standards that our friends from Paris will have to meet. Congratulations.
and at this time, we would like to invite the 2 co-chairs from our presumptive hosts, Paris 2018, to come forward for the official signing ceremony. We're going to be doing some photos up here. So I'll let you know that. Thank you all very much. Merci beaucoup. For those of you who are here in Cleveland, we will be having a party in honor of our 3 candidate cities, as well as our new presumptive host at the House of Blues. We would also once again like to thank Mayor Jackson, Mayor Pasqualik, and County Supervisor Pry. I'm tongue-tied sometimes. So, we will see you in Cleveland next summer. Et nous vous voyons à Paris à 2018. Thank you. Photos in front. Stand in front. No, we're doing photos with the mayors. After that, we will do the rest. Yeah, the mayors and